Welcome to another episode of
The Epic Family Road Trip.
In this week's episode, we're up at the island cleaning up all the construction area because the job is almost done. There are some details left and the team is still working on interior pine and things like that, but we spend a lot of time just prepping for winter and getting the outdoors area of the cabin and all that cleaned up. So as you know, after the building project, we had this huge pile of rubbish. Really, it was cut ends from the construction. It was the demolition materials from the parts that we tore down way back at the beginning of the project. There was shingles from that, just all kinds of things. So we had to really separate it. We separated all the burnable stuff that we can use in the winter into one pile. That's all the clean wood. And then the wood with nails and all that kind of stuff that was burnable, we separated and we began burning. And that was a huge project and it took some time. In fact, we burned right through the rainstorms and well into the night. And it was perfect weather actually for burning. I mean, we like the fact that it's raining and the forest is wet and the trees are wet and the ground's wet because that removes any fear of the fire, you know, embers blowing into the forest or anything like that. So the more it rained, the more we burnt, and we're really happy to say we got it done. So our project this week was to get rid of that huge pile of rubbish, and we've done that. We've burnt every last bit. In fact, we burnt the last few pieces this morning, and now we have a big pile of clean wood. This is all the cut-offs and the boards from the interior and exterior pine. So it's really clean, dry wood, and we're cutting it now into pieces about 8 to 12 inches long so that we can use them in the fireplace this winter. It makes great fire starter kindling. So that's project number 2. One of the things we had to get rid of or move to another part of the island was this huge cast iron tub. And now that tub used to be in the little part of the cabin that we tore down to begin this project. And the kids, when they were just really young, they used to bathe in there. And it was actually manufactured here in Toronto. which is rare. I guess I don't know how old it is, but they just don't make things like that in Toronto anymore. But it was, oh man, it must have been an inch thick of cast iron, so it was extremely heavy. But we muscled it onto the barge and moved it over to another part of the island where we keep things like that.
We're a little bit sad to get rid of it. Just remembering the kids bathing in it and just all the years with it, and it's just a cool antique, but we needed more space.
We needed to move it on, but yeah, it brought with it a lot of good memories. But it wasn't all work. There was time for play as well. And you know what? We don't just do water sports, even though we're surrounded in water. The island has some pretty good hiking and mountain biking trails. So the kids got their axes and chainsaw and some tools out and started doing some trail building. We have a lot more trail building that we want to do. In fact, we want to build some obstacles for mountain biking and things like that. But it was fun to get out there, do some work on the trails, and then get out the mountain bikes.
Diamonds so pearls, and I don't wanna take you traveling the world. But I can love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'll give you all of what I've got. The fancy things, baby, I have not. Just gonna love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, baby. Cross my heart and hope to die. Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. Just gonna love you, I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Super awesome riding on the trails, giving a bit of warm up before we really start working on it, but riding on an off-the-grid island is just sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome, especially after we're done our homeschool, to come out here for recess breaks.
After an awesome week at the island, we packed everybody into the motorhome and we headed south to Toronto again. Now, I'm down here for a training session because I'm constantly working on improving my craft as a speaker, and I'm here in a hotel in Toronto. We all are, with a whole bunch of amazing speakers and trainers, so that part's been amazing. We're also here to get Carol's US passport renewed. It has to be done at the American consulate. It's not like there's an American consulate everywhere. There's only one downtown here in Toronto, so we came down to do that. Now, we left it kind of to the last minute. We fly out of here next week. We're going down to Texas, and we hope, if everything goes well, I think there's a 3-day expedited, so we're hoping that'll all go well. We'll go on Monday, should be ready on Thursday, we fly on Friday. So if we fly next week without Carol, we didn't get it on time.
drove from Killarney, and now we just arrived in the hotel here in Toronto.
Thank you for watching this week's video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for a new episode every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Epic Family Road Trip.
And in the meantime,
We'll see you down the road.